This is this is this is
This is
this is arc analysis.
this is arc.
This is an arc analysis.
This imagine. Do you imagine? Okay, could you imagine if if the mic cut out right after you said this is arc anal?
Well, I can imagine you doing that because you just did it.
No, my mic cut out, man.
Oh, well, that works.
But then at the same time, nobody says analysis. It's analysis. It's just
Yeah. So
I saw
just
the
be-
writing and I just realized the first four letters could be arc anal, but it'll be arc anal.
Are you trying to pivot our podcast into something different?
Yes. And why do we do that, Dank? Why does Comic Patrol Pod do that? When we're reviewing a comic,
That's amazing segue, sir. Amazing.
when we're reviewing a comic, we pivot sometimes. And why
They don't even
is
know the
that?
name, and we're already pivoting. They don't even know the
Why?
name. Actually, they would know the name. The name's on
They would know
the name's the name's on the episode. Good work.
They don't even know the name.
They don't
But
even
they
know the name of this.
but
They
they-
click on it.
They click play for Infamous Iron Man Volume 1, but they don't know the name.
There's literally artwork, and I was like, no, they don't. They have no idea what's coming. This is a secret episode. We should try a secret episode and see how that plays.
Oh, just no name?
Yeah, no name.
Just put Arcanal and like
You know how many hits we'll get though? You know how many people are like, where? What is going on here?
Do you remember
I
our,
guarantee we'll get new listeners.
do you remember our
guarantee.
joke episode? Our episode we did episode 69 and it was like sex in comics. And the whole idea was like we actually did the work and found like a bunch of comics with sex in them, but then we said the magic word too early to end our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so it ended within like 20 minutes. That's why that just because it says episode 69, sex in comics, it's like one of our highest viewed episodes.
Yes, people like looking up six.
People are perverts.
Well, I meant to say sex, but it came out
You said-
six,
Yeah.
which is probably the better Freudian slip of the ones that I've had here.
Yeah. Arcanal 6.
That and I remember talking about Colossus's metal dick early on,
Yeah.
right? Like that still gets quoted to me. So
Yeah.
it's been a dry run.
Speaking of dry runs, Infamous Iron Man Volume 1, published by Marvel in 2016, written by Brian Michael Bendis, drawn by Alex Maleev.
So is this his
Okay.
Hall of Fame submission? Like, is this how Bendis gets in the Hall of Fame?
He's not. That's all I'm gonna say is he's not. Look at it for anybody who's listened to the show for a long time. I haven't said it recently, but I give Bendis a lot of flack because I really just don't like his writing style. At the same time, though, he's done some good things, right? He invented Miles Morales, for example.
Mhm.
He headlined, was it Avengers Disassembled? I think that or Secret Invasion. It was that type of stuff. That was his jam.
Mhm.
What was that? Astonishing X-Men. That was his. Oh no, that wasn't him. Sorry, that was the guy who
Just gonna agree
directed.
regardless.
Yeah, you're gonna agree. That was the guy who directed Avengers 1. What's his name? Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Whedon?
Wait,
Joss?
thank you, Joss Whedon. There you go. Bendis pisses me off because he's like
Before
everybody.
you even go
talks
to your
the
rant,
same.
I'm surprised you didn't even list off Civil War 2, which he's responsible for, which kind of proves you're good, but like this is not the way to be great.
No,
Because how
and
do you beat Civil War 1?
yeah, no, I didn't even read Civil War 2, to be honest. I understand the basics of it, but I saw that and I was like, this is not Secret Wars 2. This is not written by Jonathan Hickman with a 2-year buildup. This is just like, what can we? Secret Wars 2 was great, so let's just do another 2. Oh, let's do Civil War, right? I know it's basically Tony versus
Captain Marvel?
Carol, right? That's if the covers say it. Anyways,
Yeah.
Tony dies. Tony dies in it, quote unquote dies. And this book is a direct spin-off or continuation of Civil War 2.
Mhm.
Because there are throwbacks to, funny enough, there are throwbacks to, or ties to Civil War 2 in this. And there's also a reference to Battleworld from Secret Wars 2 in this.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it does
There's
tie.
even the
There is
Cabal. It opens with the Cabal, which was
Yeah.
kind of a great way to start. And then
and that's like the foundation for this book. So it sounds like the premise is basically Tony's dead. Dr. Doom throws on the Iron Man mantle
Mhm.
with without being what's the word I'm looking for? Without Tony like letting it happen, he just does it.
Yep.
Even Tony's AI is like, don't do this. But he does it
Does it
anyways.
anyway. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is Doom. I like that.
I don't mind that. I like that premise is okay. It's kind of everything else
Everything around it is
around. Like when
terrible.
they give his reasoning
Terrible.
why, I'm like, I don't believe it. When every time Doom opens his mouth, I'm like, that's not Doom.
Nope. Correct. Oh my gosh.
like, like, who is this? This is
Even
not
him trying
Doom.
to get pussy was like, this is not how Doom would get pussy.
No, that's and so my other thing is I'm always about looking for character motivations, right? So if I'm into the character motivations that make sense to me, I'm like, okay, I can go pretty much anywhere with the book. His motivations here, I'm just gonna tell you right off the jump, is that after Secret Wars to after Battle World, when he was Emperor God Doom and he had it all basically, he felt unfulfilled and
Weird.
now thinks he can do good things. I'm like, that's not Doom.
Doom at all. First of all, Doom never thought he did a bad thing. Doom
Exactly.
always feels justified in whatever he does. That's his genius. And this, he's remorseful, and then has to explain, like the line where he's talking to what's her name? It's not Agatha, Agnes,
Oh,
whatever
Amara.
the doctor,
Amara.
Amara, where he's like, I spent time with the monsters, and then I looked in the mirror and I saw that I was one of the monsters, so I want to change that. And she gets mad, and I get mad because that's terrible rationale. Terrible. Doom would never think he was a monster.
No, exactly. So what they could have done here, we're already going to rewrite this because this is what we do.
Yep.
If after Battle World, he fails there, right? He gets
Mm-hmm.
beaten. Instead of like, I'm going to be a good guy, and he even says, I'm going to protect, and do. I'm like, what? Why don't he just
Yeah.
like, I'm going to rule again, just in a different way. I'm going
Yeah.
to go in a roundabout way. I'm going to set up this proxy that kind of like I'm gonna take Iron Man's like technology. He
Right.
goes around in this. He takes out like Diablo. He takes out the Mad Thinker and takes their like. Why doesn't he just admit that? Oh, maybe mine's not enough. So let's steal everybody else's, combine it, and I can rule again. Like that's.
That's fine.
I was like,
even
that's
even
more
just
Doom.
saying let's rebrand Doom as Iron Doom, so they
Yes,
like
yeah,
everyone reminds themselves of Tony Stark in the Iron Man suit as Doom, but I still do Doom things. That's great. But you brought in his mother, doesn't make
I hate
sense.
hate it.
You brought in Reed, does not make sense.
So that read is also a tie to Battle World and Secret Wars 2 because that's the maker, right? That's Ultimate Read. Has to be. Anyways, go ahead. It's still I
Fine,
don't. Yeah, still I don't like
but
it.
you
Yeah.
know what have instantly would have made this book at least alleviated something for me that I was like, okay, at least you bookended it great. He vanishes away Red Hood in like the first three panels, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
But if Red Hood
The hood.
ends
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
the Hood, sorry, the Hood. But if the Hood ended up finding his mom and then cooking his mom off of that one move, I'd be like, this is not a bad motivation, right?
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like, how'd you meet her? She was in India. It's like, okay, but the fact that his mother is even in this, and everyone that finds out that nugget of information is like, he has a mother, he has a mother, and like that was a one funny
Oh,
panel. It's like, well, everyone has a mother, but like Maria Hill is kind of useless in this. Thing gets wasted in this. This could have
yeah.
been an amazing Thing book,
Uh,
and it's not like he's trying to track down Doom, rightfully so. But the way he goes about it is just
It's
I don't
it's
have the
very
words.
it's MCU movie style. Like the whole writing's like when he walks into like that. I can't remember what it was the.
Like the doctor's offer when he first meets Amara.
No, not that. Well, there's that, but no, the embassy. When he walks to the embassy and he's
Oh,
like
okay.
all these rich things, like I'm just gonna be ashamed if this broke and this
Yeah.
broke, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is so dumb. Like I actually like the this. I mean, this book has some good ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but the way they're laid out and the way they're written is not good. It's like
No.
I think objectively not good. I know it's subjectively, but I'm so passionate about this
It's
being
not good. It's
not
not.
good.
I tried to like this on so many different levels because the
Yeah.
artwork sometimes does amazing things. Like there's a two panels where they do like a flashback of Doom, and it's just black and white line work, and you
Uh-huh.
see Doom like sitting on a whole bunch of bodies, and then Doom's mask, and I was like, this is beautiful. Like I want to love this book, but the writing doesn't make sense. There's too much magic in a scientific world. You end up using three of the largest minds, smartest minds in this, and then you still rely on the magic of Doom's mother, which she just kind of looks like a Wanda in this.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can just sweep everything and everything's done. That doesn't make sense. We already talked about Doom's motivation doesn't make sense. Like he goes back to Latveria and like he tries to like save people and they like there's kind of like this I'm a hero now and kids are unsure of that and like there's a whole like go to school and they're like what school? And it's like there's a little chuckle there for that, but
Yeah.
it's so manic with all the things that he's trying to get across in 6 issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
that it ends with like Riri Williams, who has to like suit up and then join the fight. I was like, this doesn't end after 6. It goes on. I was so upset that there's more to this, that they couldn't figure a way to wrap this shit up
Yeah.
because it's not good. It's not good.
No.
Unless you told me this is a different type of Doom. That's the only way I would have kind of like
Like it's
bent
not
my
Doom.
way.
It's like Doom's stepbrother trying to be Doom or something. Yeah.
That or like sub Doom or like if you have an evil Reed in this world, then you have to have a nice Doom. Like it has to be a Elseworld story, and even that, it's not even good. It's
Yeah.
not good.
No, and then on top of all that, the way that Bendis writes, when he does the back and forth bubbles,
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand when he does that. He does that in
Why?
every
Why don't
book,
you
and
like that? That's okay.
it's every character does that. If it was like one character, like it works for like for example when Hawkeye does it with
Mm-hmm.
Kate, right? But in that book, it's just Hawkeye and Kate, right? When that's written, I know it's not Bendis. When this one here, it's Maria Hill that doesn't take her job seriously. Thing doesn't take his job seriously.
No,
Amara doesn't really take her job seriously. Doom kind of does, but like nobody here. When I'm reading a
nobody knows
comic
what they're
book,
doing. Yeah, nobody knows what they're doing in this book.
yeah. So when I'm reading a comic book, I don't want to know I'm reading a comic book. I want to get sucked up. This is a nerdy complaint, but I want to get like into the zone. Excuse me. I want to feel the motivations. I want to be lost in the world a little bit. When they keep doing this stupid shit where it's it's like the dry sarcasm constantly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if one character's like that, I get it. But every character
Every
can't
character.
do that.
That is a factual statement. Every
And they're
character has the
all
same tone. Yeah.
they all do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Because I laugh at the same joke by 3 different characters, but it's all
Yeah.
just like a dry wit of like, well, everyone has a mom. I was like, that was a funny joke, but it came from
Yeah.
Maria Hill. And then like, oh, I tried to send you the other 2 jokes I thought like Thing punching through the wall, and then like it hits the the statesman, and he swears in whatever like Russian language. That made me
Yeah,
laugh.
that one, yeah.
That's a chuckle. But this is a book that like tonally doesn't know what it's trying to accomplish because you
Yeah.
can't have a kind-hearted Doom who in the first 5 pages just banishes one of his cabal because he doesn't like how he's talking to him. Like that's the Doom I wanted. Stay with that
That's
guy.
and that's the best part of the book is that intro when he's at the table with all the villains and
Yes.
they're just shooting the breeze and he's like, "No, you shut up, don't." And then he's gone, right? Like, yeah,
I
that's
was like,
awesome.
I was so excited. And then they brought in Thing. I was so excited. And everyone just gets wasted and misused. And again, magic is not the saver for a non-magic world. And again, we're now reading in present day better stories where Doom has become Sorcerer Supreme and they're incorporating magic, but they understand who Doom is in this. This one,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like they're writing a Doom book. Like, who's the character who's actually in the suit? It's not Victor Von Doom.
No, he doesn't talk like him, doesn't act like him. And I don't care if he had like an epiphany. Like that's not really his
How he
mind is
works.
way too thick. Like he's way too stubborn, let's just say that, or
Yeah.
bullheaded to ever be
Yep.
like, "Oh, you know what? I don't want to be all powerful anymore. I want to save people." No, you want to save Latveria because that's your people,
Right.
right? And you want to rule the world because that's what you want to do. Now, creatively, I get that's the kind of the same thing over and over again, but the fun of Doctor Doom is watching him do that in roundabout different ways that he always seems to somehow win because he's so much smarter than everybody else. Right?
Yes.
Like,
And he's smug and
yeah,
he's boastful, he's egotistical. You've scraped all of that away that he's just a sack. That like,
yeah,
why would you even take off the suit? The fact that like he's walking around with no suit and just like he gets shot in the shoulder and like that it's played for laughs, but he's like, I'm shot, I gotta leave. But like a different Doom be like, you shot me? Like I'm royalty. Like you're
yeah,
spilling royal blood
yeah,
here. Like what are you
yeah,
doing?
exactly, yeah, yeah. So
This, this, this is a very frustrating book, 100%.
it was because, like I said, the bare bones of it, the skeleton of this book. I know I've already said this like twice, but it's not bad ideas. It's like it's you can make something of it, but you got to go right back to the foundation and redo it.
Mhm.
If you, now I know this runs only 10 issues, so maybe I'm trying to wonder like if this was Bendis's idea or if this was told to him for him to do. Like, hey, you need to do a book about Doctor Doom being a good guy. And that I would believe more because it doesn't really seem like he wants to write this just from the style that it's going through, like or the style that it's presented, because it reads like a worse superior Iron Man. I don't know if you ever read that, but like
Oh.
that's when the what was that Axis event happened and
Mhm,
everybody kind of
mhm.
switched moralities. So there's a
Right.
reason why Tony was an extra big jerk, and even that's not even that good. But at least it made sense in the pocket that I was in. I think it only went like 8 or 9 issues. Like it wasn't a good read, but I was like, at least there's a reason for it all.
Right.
It's not Tony going like, I'm not arrogant enough. It's he's actually been magically, I know, flipped to a different morality,
I mean,
right? This
it's
one is just
comic book things.
yeah.
You bring up a good thought now. I wonder if this series was used as sides to get to the next story,
Well, it has
but
to be.
I don't know what the next story is. And again, it left such a bad taste in my mouth with issue to issue, not necessarily because we've read runs and arcs where they didn't stick the landing in that final issue, but getting from 1 to 6 wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Every issue I felt like, why do I have to keep reading this? Oh wait, I have to talk about it. Why do I keep reading this? I have to talk about this. And then we get to the sixth issue. Sex, I finally did it. Where I was like, okay, let's hopefully they're running this up and this was just a mini series that went wrong. Like, no. This is part one of two parts essentially. I was
yeah.
very upset that
Yeah.
you called in like Duggan's in this. Why is Duggan in
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Like shields all over the place with like you already have Thing and Maria Hill should be enough to like bring down Doom if you're really trying to.
I like the idea of a Thing run where he works for Shield and he's just like he's kind of like the go getter, like go get this guy. Like that's a
The
cool
last line
idea.
of defense, yes, and him constantly like not following the red tape. They're like, I don't care. Like I'm like he has carte blanche, right? Like he could
Yeah.
probably kill somebody and she'll call it up. But we don't even get that. Like we get him kind of being pissy, and then he loses out to Magic Mom, and then he has to have a heart to heart with Maria. I was like, what happened? I was like, no. So you misused Thing, and there's an amazing. The second issue is the best cover, where it's Thing over Iron Man Doom, and he's pressing him to the ground. And I was like, this is the fight I want. But
And
in
then,
comic book tropes, it does not happen in that issue. You have to wait till the third issue for an even fight, and it's not even a good fight.
no, they square up and then the panel changes. It's like and then it's like a flash forward where it's like I was like, man, that could have been something cool. Like out in the New York street, they were like from the
That would
apartments.
have been the savior to this run of like, okay, like wasn't good writing, art's not bad and like pretty interesting, but we had this one fight. We'd be talking about for like 10 minutes about the Thing versus Doom fight and who actually should have won compared to who did win, but didn't even give us that. So like, this is infamous for all the wrong reasons, but the correct title, because I will never forget this issue. Now, if you try and make me read more of this, I'd be very upset with you.
Well, there's 6 more to finish the run, but I don't want I don't
I
want to
don't
read
want
it, but
to. I don't want
maybe
to.
we should.
I am not even gonna say can it get any better. I don't think it can.
No, I don't think so. How do you think it's going to end?
A MacGuffin and then Doom turns back into normal Doom, or it leads into whatever the new. I want to know what his next imprint was, because that's really going to tell me how it ends. Like if we can
Right.
jump ahead and do research and be like, okay, he started writing this, so he needed this character, and this character to do
Well,
these things.
this turns into I looked it up. This turns into the Invincible Iron Man: The Search for Tony Stark. So it goes back to the Iron Man proper title. This is just a side quest.
So it is sides.
Yeah, it's a side
So
quest. Yeah,
so Doom's going to decide he doesn't need the armor,
yeah,
and he's going to find his way back to Latveria and put back his original suit on,
yeah.
being like, I was
And he'll,
always Doctor Doom.
and the way this is going, he'll probably have a confrontation with some magical, like it'll be his mom or the ghost of his mom that he has to fight, and then that kind of snaps him out of whatever. It's gonna be something dumb like that. I'm telling you.
You're gonna make me finish this, aren't you?
We might. I don't want to, but there's only 6 issues left, and we kind of just do the little runs and then we leave it, right? So
But
I'm not gonna tell you when.
like this is like season 6 stuff, right? We're like, oh no, I have to go back to this world.
I'm just gonna drop it at one point. We're like, we gotta read this now.
God.
And both of us are gonna go. Fuck.
Remember how interesting this looked when they dropped the cover and like the
Loved
like,
it.
hey, it's a Doom and Tony Stark book. It was like, what? Victor Von Doom
Yeah,
and Tony Stark?
I was super into the idea on paper when I first saw it.
All the hype in the world. And you don't even use Tony. Like Tony's the most mismanaged in this book because if you had AI Tony, just feed him into the helmet constantly and be like, hey man, Victor,
Yeah.
that's not the way. It's like, no,
Yeah.
get off. He should be in every issue.
Yeah, because to Bendis's credit, he actually does write a good Tony. The way he's got this dry wit tone down, so that it works for that character. He wrote the Invincible Iron Man, a bit of an Invincible Iron Man run before this. I don't know if it led into this, but before this, that's where they introduced Amara. And he's written fine. It's just the story wasn't doing it for me, so I dropped it.
I want to drop out. You're not gonna make me.
I want to as well, but I'm thinking like masochistically, maybe we do it.
It's because this is my boy. Like I love Doom.
I know. and it
And look what they've
doesn't
done to
read
my
like Doom.
boy.
Yeah,
He's not even a Doom. He's such a cook. He's
yeah,
such a
yeah,
Duncan.
yeah.
Duncan on the page right here.
He is a
We
Duncan.
he is a Duncan. We rate these.
On
We
a
rate
good or
these.
bad
There
basis.
we go.
Boom
There
for good, bah for bad, whoosh for what did I just read? I give it a bah. Right at the gates. Like there's no redeeming this. It's just bah.
It is a ba, but this is typical whoosh.
Oh, I know what I read. It's shit. That's what I read. Like whoosh is for what did I just read? I get because here's the thing: is they give the motivations, right? They give the characters, they lay it all on. Like there's no what is this? It's just like it's more like why is this? You know what I mean? It's like why, why?
Bah.
Yeah.
Bah. Bah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe wherever podcasts are heard. Also, give a follow on Comic Patrol Pod at Instagram and Comic Patrol Pod on YouTube. Hit us up at comicpatrolpod at gmail if you want to add a submission for future arc analysis.